Woo! Hello and welcome to the dungeon. Dayman here. Today we have triple prestiged, and I'm here to make a bad choice so you don't have to. I'm going to be picking up the mythical shield, and I'm going to be choosing the worst options on it, being attack power and criticals. Some people wanted to comment, some people met me in the dungeons face to face and told me that I was wrong, that the shield does do damage. It does a whole heck of a lot more damage than one. Well, I looked into it, and though there is very little official sources on this, I've been able to glean that potentially the shield does the minimal amount of damage per weapon's tier. And I think around the legendary is about 30, maybe 35 damage as a minimal damage threshold. So this should potentially do more than 30 damage as its minimal damage threshold. I'm probably wrong. I still think this thing is 1 damage. And with attack power and criticals, I might be doing 9 damage. If it does 30, I'll be a whole lot happier. But we're going to see just how far a single shield can take you in Dungeons of Eternity. I'm going to be using nothing more than the mythical shield. That's right. I won't even use teleport. I'm going to fight my way through some real dungeons and see what it's going to take to get us through. I'll be running a short dungeon so I don't waste, hours of your time. But I want to go over some considerations here. As you'll notice, I've already equipped the weakest weapons I have on my hips so as to not be reliant on them either. What I have found is that when it comes to this, it is not a thrown weapon. The charged ability is not a thrown weapon, so it cannot be affected by might, which was one of the only ways I thought this build was going to work, and it doesn't. And I can't even rely on knockback distance. I have to hope, I have to trust that this is going to count as a melee damage so that the additional crit chances on it can come through. Look at that. Oh, I wasted 72 hours to bring this video to you. And that was over the course of more than 3 days. Okay? 72 hours playtime. I got myself into most dungeons completed. So I clicked a bad button. I said, give me this garbage. So please like and subscribe so that my suffering was not for naught, in fact. You know what? Let's see. Let's see if by increasing this throne property will actually do anything. Grab some potions. We're gonna need them. Woo! All right. Let's figure out what this piece of trash can do. I tell you, I really wanted the attack, knockback and absorb, as they are the only perks I would ever recommend on such a tool. Couldn't even call it a weapon. I'm gonna run a short dungeon. Unfortunately, it has lots of lock-in rooms. We're gonna run this. Tell you what, we're gonna run this at tier 5. You can run anything at tier 1 and win. I'll tell you what you can't do. You can't run a tier 7 with the shield. So we'll see how far we can take it. I'm crying a little bit because I did not. One, I'd never even wanted the shield. And now I have the worst shield. But I did it for you. I did it so that we can finally put to rest this silly discussion that the shield is a weapon. Now, I'm sure it can take down lower tier enemies, but anything can take down a lower tier enemy. So I learned some secret tech about this weapon. Simply by holding it in front of you while charged, it can knock enemies back. All right. So I'm pretty sure it's only doing meaningful damage once it's charged as a thrown weapon. I wish it went straight to my back instead of flying around like crazy. So I've heard some people say that they have to immediately recall it. Okay. Whew. I'm seeing more damage. I am seeing more damage. So potentially it is the lowest tier of damage capable on a weapon. So, and I'm hoping that this might perk is in fact working. Yes. Is it good? No. It's better than I thought? I mean, I thought nothing of it, so I suppose you got me there. Even trying to immediately recall it, it doesn't always fly back into my hand. So it can destroy the weakest forms of enemies without them going into the highest tiers. So this is an elite type. If I were to probably revisit the damage build on this, I would have probably picked up elite and attack power for more consistent damage again across the field. Ugh. That inconsistent return is starting to get on my nerves a little bit. Okay. Clear him out just a touch. So as you can see, it can take out lower tier enemies, but you know what can take out lower tier enemies? Like a 7 damage dagger. When we've all seen that because we are doing tier 1 dungeons with daggers only, right? So I'm not impressed by the fact that it can take out the smallest enemies, but when I was rocking with Ace King VR and a few speedrun dungeons, he showed me something that I thought was pretty cool. And that is that this thing's damage against flying type enemies, though inconsistent, actually was something of note. Oh no, is that a legendary archer? Or legendary archer? I hope not. 1, 2, 3. Wow, 3 shots on that. So, when not charged, it looks as though its damage even still is very, very little. I'm not gonna charge this thing. I'm just gonna see what it's gonna take. This guy, nothing special about him, just a regular guy. Some knockback into the wall for additional damage. Yeah. So it looks like it's really only a weapon type damaging thing when it's charged. And its aim is super inconsistent. Alright, so here we go. Get back here. I hope that killed him. Alright, now time for the bossy boy. That didn't even take him out. Alright. It was starting to actually impress me by the most smallest measure, but we're starting to see something here. Were you keeping count? Oh no! Weak point enemies? I don't know about that. I gotta play smart. Ain't no way I'm trusting a shield for this. Okay, we'll see if the shield can take out that much damage somehow. Maybe if I haste and get behind him. Can't even haste to get behind him. Such a long cooldown, devs. The hammer, which is way more powerful than this thing, has a way shorter cooldown. So I'm getting a little disappointed. I'm also getting a little dizzy. So let's see if we can hit this thing's weak point before the freaking timer goes off. How long does this take? 2, 3. Am I even hitting this thing? Cool. Okay, so that dealt something to it. So, are you guys still impressed with the damage output of this? We put it to the test, and this is what it's showing us. This is what it can do, guys. This is what it can do. This is what it can do. No, I don't want the little small fries. I want the big fry. With the extra salt. That's how I'm feeling. Oh, I'm getting sick with all this run around. Alright, I'm sick of it. Suck on them toes. Alright, well, you saw it here first, folks. This weapon isn't that. It is a shield. It's a shield first and foremost. Its damage is not even middling. It's miniming. Against a nothing type enemy that a level 1 dagger can deal with, it's able to deal a destructive blow. When it comes to it being an uncharged weapon, it can't even take out a critter type enemy. And its aim is no good. No good. 4. Recall is slow. I keep thinking it's going down and it's not. Alright, so it looks like it can only activate its damage when it is charged. And then it's only decent. I'll take it. Hey, you know, beggars can't be choosers, and I did in fact choose it, so, you know, I'll just be a mimic. See what we got, Also, if you're not used to doing those, fast, recalls, that's one way of doing it, just insert that sideways. Alright. Okay. Let's get this thing over with. Please, not more scorpions! Okay. Let's see. Are you guys seeing any damage? I'm not. Maybe the mandibles? See, he guards his face even, so I can't even... Get a quad going. So it would appear the answer is no. This is neither a weapon, nor does it deal any sort of significant damage. Even with a quad, we could do nothing. We're not going to be able to beat this scorpion boss. So... I'm willing to call the experiment here so as to not waste your time, because I don't know how to get past him. I still can't even charge it after all that time. I'm literally trying to charge it. And then as soon as I charge it, it disappears. Okay. I suffered so you don't have to. Never pick up attack and critical power. It will do nothing for you but piss you off. And that is a Dayman guarantee. Here are my middle... So I'm going to use my weakest weapons. These are the weakest weapons I still have on my character. And we're going to see what those can actually do to this thing. Look at that. So that's what 30 damage actually looks like on this thing. This is a 30 damage weapon. So... So to your answer, can you beat Dungeons of Eternity with nothing more than a shield? No, you can't. Anyone who is trying to tell you differently is a liar. So this is what Ace King was telling me. Against these bees, they actually do a half decent damage. See what I'm saying? Oh, but decent is a stretch, as I still am struggling so hard to even survive. Oh, crap. So no, this is not what you're gonna do. If you want to have a fun time, you're gonna listen to Dayman. You're gonna get yourself absorb and knock back on your shield, and you're simply not going to let people lie to you in the dungeon or comment their little things that... We'll give it one more shot. One more shot. Let's see if we can get a sneak attack on this guy. Anything that deal damage to him. Literally one thing. Nope. Well, we can take out these little guys, but not be able to catch our shield in the process. So there you have it. Is the shield a viable weapon? No. Can it destroy some enemies? Yes. Is it able to be a useful tool against bosses? Practically no. Does it have some niche and cool tech? Yes. Should you pick it up? Only once you have picked up other mythical weapons first. If this is your first mythical weapon, guess what? You can only go up from there. So, I really wanted to try that with shields only. I gave it my honest, but the answer is it's just a shield, guys. It's just a shield. Its damage is insignificant. Well, I suffered so that you don't have to. Until next time, remember to disinfect your face mask and wash your face. Dayman out. Peace.